Hi, fantasy readers. So, one of the movies that I was thinking about letting Scarlett, who's my kindergartner, letting her watch is Harry Potter. And I was really wondering if this might be a movie that would be too scary or something that she would love. I'm kind of thinking she would love it, but I'm not sure about Professor Snape. I mean, at first glance, when you meet him in the first book or in the first movie, he's a really scary character, right? He's the professor or the instructor of the dark arts. He seems like he's really nasty to Harry. Um, he seems really cruel and mean. And I know because I've read all the books that he's really not as detestable and as horrid as it seems like he is in the first book, right? So there's times, especially in fantasy, where as readers, we come up with a judgment right away about our character, right? Like right away in book one, you think Snape is this evil character. But then as you learn who Snape is and why Snape is the way he actually isn't nearly as evil as you think he is. And he's maybe bad in small ways, but in big ways that matter, he really is a good character, right? So as readers, we really want to try to withhold our judgment because it's really easy to judge a character right away, but we want to make sure that what we're thinking are we want to hold those theories in our head to see if they're actually right or not, and if we gather enough evidence to really judge a character or not. So today we're going to think about this inquiry question. What can we learn about characters if we study them over time, delving deeply into their formation, motivations, and action, right? So not just thinking about who they are right away, but suspend our judgment. So we're going to look at a clip of Professor Snape. Now, like I just said, in book one, he seems very nasty and cruel. But later on, we start to learn more about why Snape is the way he is. And also, we see other sides of his character. So, as we watch this clip, I want you to think about this question. What character traits do you see in Snape? Okay, so that's our first question. What characters do you see in Snape, and what evidence do you have for that character trait? The second question is, why does Snape seem to develop these traits? Okay, so what character traits do you see in Snape, and why did he develop these traits? Okay, let's watch. So here we're going to view this clip from Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. And right from the beginning, you are going to see Harry's mom. So Harry is able to view this flashback, and he sees his mom as a young girl. And mom, her name is Lily, was actually friends with Snape. So take a look. Snape is being kind to Lily, showing her that he can do magic too.
She's jealous. She's ordinary, and you're special. That's mean, Simmons.
He's trying to make her feel better. Lily is placed into Gryffindor. And then meets James Potter. You see him start to feel jealous.
Don't say a word against my father.
Potter does not seem to like Snape. Then James and Lily end up together.
Reunited once more.
So already we see a different side of Snape in this video clip, right? We start to see that he's not just cruel and mean. He has a whole other side. So take a second and fill in, what character traits do you see in Snape? And think also about, why do you think Snape has developed some of these traits? Okay. So today you're going to be thinking about Professor Snape and filling in this first page of our Google slide. And you're also going to be doing this for your own book club book. All right. So you're going to be expecting that your characters are complicated, right? And they're not just one way all the time. So today you're going to be gathering some evidence for various traits that you see your characters showing, right? Because we know that characters are complicated. And you can even think about why your characters are the way they are, right? This is a whole added part of empathy that we have for our characters, okay? And then your third slide, this is just a way that you can rank evidence. If you want to take a look at this chart, this can help you recreate your own book club character trait. Okay, so readers, today we thought about this question about how, if we learn about characters over time, right, we can actually really understand them so much more deeply, because we start to understand why they are the way they are and what can motivate them. So have a great time thinking about your characters' character traits, and we will see you next week.